Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Today we're going to do a review for Turbo Chopper from Wonder Chef. So let's get on with it. Hi friends, this is what we received a few days back from Wonder Chef. This is a Turbo Chopper, a small utility chopper which I'm going to unbox and review for you. So the look and feel is pretty nice. First appearances. Oh nice. It's actually got It's got a nice rubber ring in the bottom, so which keeps it in place, helps it from sliding around, moving around. Okay. Just going to open this. It actually looks quite nice and heavy. The build is quite good. Okay. This is, I guess, to push the vegetables in. These are the blades and attachments. Okay, this is, I'm guessing, to whip, and this is to mix, probably making doughs. We're just going to keep them aside for the time being. Okay, we'll go through them. And there's the steel blade, which I guess is for chopping onions, tomatoes, that types. Okay. So we're just going to take a break of 1 minute, and I'm going to wash all of these, and then I'm going to come back and show you how to use these. Hi and welcome back. So I just quickly gave everything rinse with some water, and I didn't actually use soap, I just used water and give them a nice rinse. And this particular blade, which I guess is for slicing, there was a little plastic, I didn't remove it earlier, I'm removing it now. Okay, it's got a nice rubber ring in the bottom. Okay, and it's keeping it quite stable. So we'll just put this on top. I'm assuming it's like this. Okay, but before that, there's a handle here. It's an exterior handle. So okay, just there's a little button. Just press it back and so this goes on top of this, and this is the lever. Now, there are two holes actually. There are two holes. Now I'm not sure which one is what. Doesn't say anything here, but I think one goes fast and one goes slow. So what we'll do is we'll attach a blade. We'll see. Since I was thinking of actually chopping some onions, so let's start with the steel blade. I'm assuming it is for that. Okay, so this goes in the center. So there's a locking mechanism. Okay, this is locked. Put this. Okay, and we rotate. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the handle on this side. Okay, I don't know if you can see that here. Okay, now put it here. Okay, so this is slower. This is really slower. Oh, this is really fast. It's like the first gear and the second gear. So let's just try to put some onions. Oh, okay. Let's just put it back. I don't think we necessarily have to remove this for that. We'll keep this blade aside sometime. Some onions. I'm going to cut it into half before I put it in, and I've got two medium-sized onions. The hole's big enough, so I'm just going to drop it right away. And not many. I've just put two onions in this, and it's this way. It's closed now, and what we're going to do is we're going to go in the first gear first. Okay. So I'm doing this. I'm not sure if it has to be full of onions or how it is, but it does seem to be cutting it, and there's not a lot of noise. Okay, so I think I'm going to take a little peek. Okay, it's cutting it, but I can still see some big pieces. So what we'll do is, I think we'll now shift to the second gear. Okay, some action happening there. Let's see. Okay. Okay. Let's just keep the plate here. Can you see that? Can you see that? So you can actually see a couple of big ones here and there, but that's completely acceptable, I guess. The really fine ones. Wow. Actually quite nice. A problem I've seen with choppers like this in the past is that I don't know, maybe the mechanism is too heavy or they're a little too rough on the vegetables. But what normally happens is that they chop up the vegetables in such a way that, like for example, if it was onions, the onions would end up losing all the moisture, it would become all watery and bruised. So in this case, no, I can, you know what? Look at this. This is really short, fine chopped onions, and I love it. A lot of people, they have trouble chopping onions. Me being one of them. I know I'm a chef and all, but I absolutely hate chopping onions. I love slicing onions. I don't like chopping them. Slicing onions is really fun, but chopping is not all that fun. So we'll just keep this aside for a moment. Look at this. So this is like really a couple of flat pieces here and there. Just look at this. It's really nice. And the finest, this is really fine. I don't know if I could actually make it finer than this. I couldn't. It was really nice. So what we'll do is just keep it aside. And since we've already got onions in here, we'll put this back. We'll use a different blade now. This one, So okay. So basically I attach this to this and then put it on top of this. Okay, got it. Minor trouble, but we're back in business. Medium-sized onion. Going down. Now, this was the first gear. Try the first gear first, and okay. Here's the thing. This is really close to this, so it kind of touches. So what we do is, see convenience. We go to the second gear, putting a little pressure on this, and no, it's not turning. It's actually turning. Then, okay, not able to do. Let's try the second. No, second gear. Okay. Something's happening. Okay, so I think we're supposed to use the first gear in this, not the second. So, okay, there's a teeny bit of onion still there. That's not a bit of onion, it's just a bit of pizza. Just leave it there. Put another onion in there. Okay, and let's see. This is nice, it's fun. Okay, so it's smooth, so no more onion in there. And okay, so we have a little bit of onion here and a little bit of onion here. That's acceptable. It happens with most blenders. That's fine. So what we're going to do is take this out, okay, and see what we've done. Look at this. This is really nice. This is fantastic. Look at this. Look at this. Like lacha onion. My mistake. I should have removed the part, but that's okay. Look at this. That's nice. Oh, this is fantastic. Look at this. को लच्छा अनियन बनाना है. This is so simple. ये ले लो, प्याज डाल दो इसमें, and give it a little shab. देखो लच्छा अनियन. Very nice. बीच में थोड़ा सा खराब है, इसको निकाल देते हैं. Okay, and this is small onion जो हमने डाला था. This is also really nice. Fantastic. So we'll just keep this aside. We'll empty this. So far, so good. I'm happy. Now, next up, we'll try the same chopper but for tomatoes. ठीक है? Okay. There you go. And locked. Logo is here, but my hand is here, so handle stays here. Tomatoes. Sorry. Use the eye. Okay. And probably cut into halves. One more tomato. Okay, drop it in. The lid. First gear. Shut that. Okay. Okay, so it seems to be like roughly chopping it. But like we saw with the onions, I think the real magic happens when we shift it to gear number 2. Gear number 2. Put on and yeah. Ooh, nice. No, I'm scared to do more because it's tomatoes and we're gonna end up with a puree. Okay. Right, it's the same spatula. Okay. So, look at this. Not bad at all. It's actually very nice. It's very nice. Tomatoes में तो इतना पानी निकलेगा, but it's really fine. I should have stopped maybe like 10 seconds before or maybe 5 seconds before, but then it's nice. I like it. I would rather go with finer chopped tomatoes than really big ones. So we'll just take this out, empty it, and it's going to be easy for someone in the kitchen today, getting all the chopped vegetables. Just as long as they don't make it a habit. Chalo. We're going to use the slicing roller tool again. We're going to put it back. Yeah. Done. First gear. This time we're going to use some carrots. Cutting it into half. This here. Now the logo comes in front. Okay, nice. Now I'm not actually putting a lot of pressure here. Here I am putting a little bit of pressure, but here it's like really smooth. Let's try this in gear number 2. We didn't try the slicing mode in gear number 2. Yeah, that's why we didn't try. Not rotating for some reason. So gear number 1 is, I think, what is meant for slicing. So okay, very nice and even slices of carrot and a little bit of lines on top of it, which is fine. I don't know why that is done. So they're nice slices. You can do, if you can do it with carrots, you can do it with cucumbers, radish, whatever. I think if carrot ho jayega to sab ho jayega. You have to be really careful because really sharp blades. Really sharp. So I'm just putting it here. Rolling this one up. You have to give it a push. Oops. Huh? All good. But this is dangerous, huh? Looks a little exciting. Let me see. This one too, but I won't rotate. No, it's just for cleaning, I guess. So. Okay, so 2 of these actually rotate, and can you see these? Can you see these blades? Pretty sharp. Okay, so we'll just put it here. Carrots, 2 of them here, and here it is. This is the case. So what we're going to do is we're going to use it in the. Rotate it again. Okay, so put the carrot here. One hand on the. I don't know what this is called. We put one hand on this, let's start rotating. Okay. Now I have to tell you that making of these juliens does require a little bit of pressure, okay? Compared to the others. So, okay. Fine. Let me try the, no, doesn't even rotate in the 4th gear. So first gear is, okay, so I think we're done there. Okay, and I already did this one, so a little bit of practice. So we have some left over here, that's acceptable. Okay, we'll take this out here. And julienne. Look at these juliennes. Look at these Juliens. Zara inko dekhiye. Look at these Juliens. These are perfect, you know, I really like it. A little bit of effort, worth the effort. It takes a lot more time to actually cut it this way, a lot more time and skill. So these Juliens, you can actually use it for making fantastic coleslaws. So Juliens of carrot, cabbage, capsicum, all that stuff. You can make very good coleslaw. You can use it for stir fries. You can use it for noodles. Aha! Gajar ka halwa. Imagine making gajar ka halwa. The biggest hard work in gajar ka halwa is grate karna. And these are like fantastic. These are a little longer than the grated ones, which is nice, I guess, and it looks nice. Fantastic for noodles, stir fries, gajar ka halwa, spring rolls. Just put in spring rolls. Really nice. Okay, there we go. So we did that, and what was the next tool? We didn't actually use any other tool after that. What we did was, I showed you the dough tool. This is for the dough, for making doughs, which is basically atta gunna, maida and all that. If you're making say rotis, if you're making pastas or something like that. So what you can do is, this is a dough tool and this is the whip tool. So dough tool is basically, you can make, like I said, rotis and stuff. Dough for the rotis. Now I'm not going to make that. I don't like making dough and stuff like this. But my mother completely loves making doughs in a food processor. Not this. This is new. So she hasn't yet seen this. But in a food processor, she puts it and then she likes making a dough in that. Now, I'm pretty sure this will be easy to make dough in this also. Should not be very difficult. The whip tool. The whip tool is if you want to whip, it goes all the way in. So, yeah. So, if you want to whip, say cream, okay, I think it should be excellent for whipping cream. If you want to whip yogurt or something like that. And okay, this is the first gear. So notice the speed. You can see that rotating, right? Okay, fantastic. So, and fourth gear. What I thought was the second gear is actually the fourth gear. Nice. So this is going to be so easy for whipping cream and stuff for cakes. It's going to be really nice. Pastries and stuff. It's going to be really nice. Because the fourth gear actually, less effort, more whipping. Really nice. So we're done with that too. So we pretty much covered all the tools. In terms of durability, the whole product looks pretty durable to me. It's nice. It's got a nice finish and the feel is good. All the parts are pretty decent. So I'm going to rate the build and the quality and everything and the durability. I don't know how durable it is because I haven't used it, but on the build and everything, I think it's pretty good. It's about 9 on 10. Next would be the ease of use. It was extremely easy to use for the first time. The first time you don't know what goes where and you don't know which tool is used for that. But for the first time, I think it was very easy to use. I had a little difficulty with Mr. Julien here, but it was nice. And I'm just going to flip the blades back because it's a little bit dangerous. I think you should be careful. So yeah, the Julien blade was a little difficult to use, not much. And when I used it for the second time, it was really nice. So didn't have any trouble at all. So Julien tool was really nice. The slicing tool was really nice. So I think overall ease of using and let's say washing, the ease of washing and everything. Since most of the parts are really closed and nice, and I think everything comes apart, it's really easy to clean as well. So ease of durability and cleaning, again an 8.5 on 10, I think. Yeah, that's not generous. I think that's okay. That's fine. Next would be value for money. For 1,100. This is for 1,100. I think for 1100 it's a good buy. I think you can go for it. It's a pretty decent buy. You should go for it. Try it, and it's easy to use. For 1100 the quality looks pretty good. And if you don't want to go for an electronic as in an electric food processor, then I think this is a good choice. It's really small, you can just stack it anywhere you want, and the thing with the food processor needs a lot of space. A big food processor needs a lot of space in your kitchen. If you don't have that, I think this is a really good option. To sum up, I would give it about 8.5 to 9. 9 out of 10. I give Wonder Chef Turbo Chopper a good 9 out of 10. And we bought this from the Wonder Chef direct website. I was on Instagram and then went through one of these, saw one of their ads and ordered it from their website. I believe you can order it from Amazon as well. And the name of this little fellow is Wonder Chef Turbo Chopper. Remember that, Turbo Chopper 6 in 1. 6 in 1. Okay, 6 in 1. Dual speed. Remember that, dual speed. The first gear and fourth gear. Dual speed. Remember that. So, guys, I hope you liked my video. This is one of my first videos, first review videos for a product like this. So I hope you liked it. Do give me your feedback down below, and if you liked my video, don't forget to subscribe. See you next time. Bye bye.